Hello, welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. I'm here to do a little holiday reading for you guys. I've been a little bit late doing some holiday readings and I wanted to kind of jump on and try to do some holiday readings. So I'm going to do this now and then of course I'll do some New Year's readings later. But without further ado, let's get into this reading for today. So you have 3 decks to choose from. This is called, I believe, the waite, let me just double check, the Winter Waite Tarot. This one is just called Christmas Tarot, and this is the King's Journey Christmas Edition Tarot. And then I also am going to use the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle here, and also some wishcraft cards in the end. So go down below if you want to use the timestamps to make your decision to either number 1, 2, or 3. Pause the video if you need more time, and I'll be back and I'll start in a moment with number 1. Removing number 3 and number 2. Okay, number 1. So if you chose this deck, the Winter Waite Tarot, then this is your reading. So I'm going to shuffle a little bit. And then we will pick 6 cards as we always do. And then we will also draw some oracle cards for you, number 1. Hope you're having a lovely holiday wherever you are in the world. We're having lots of snow here in Norway. Lots and lots of snow this year. Okay, so you have the Knight of Swords. And then the 4 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups. Okay, makes sense. I have to push this up a little bit. 10 of Cups, that's beautiful. That is always lovely to get. And then we have the 8 of Swords. Okay, and the Knight of Cups. Underneath, the 5 of Wands. Interesting. Okay, just wanted to look underneath there. So the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So for some of you, there might be some discussion regarding money, just to have that said, since it's the 5 of Wands on top of the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody might be, worrying about money in the holidays, spending too much. And there might be a discussion, maybe if you are in a family and you as parents are buying presents for children or whatever, that it might be a discussion as to how much money you're supposed to spend, those kind of things. So that might be for some of you. But the energy of the 5 of Wands is disagreement. It can be disagreement with others, but it can actually also be disagreement with yourself. So it can be that you are weighing something, discussing something in your mind, back and forth. So take this as it resonates. Now, the Knight of Swords can be about drama, just to have that said, and it can be about drama in a normally happy family. Okay, so I see those two together here. But the Knight of Swords doesn't have to be drama. It can be cutting cords, or it can be about taking action regarding something. And I feel like it has to do with your family relations, okay? It can be your own little family if you have, a spouse and children, or fur babies or whatever. But it can also be family, ancestry going back, like your parents, your grandparents kind of thing. So take that as it resonates. But that's kind of in so-called past tense or recently happening. So that might have been, leading up to the holidays, or it might be the beginning of the holidays. So here in the middle, we have someone who is kind of feeling a little bit trapped. It might be that you have been in a situation where you've been celebrating with people that you normally wouldn't choose as your people to celebrate with, or that you have been feeling like you have to hold back. You can't comment on something, or, for the sake of the holidays, you kind of have to keep your opinions to yourself. Those kind of feelings is what I'm getting. And you're also getting someone offering you something where you're kind of like, I'm not so sure I want to go there. I'm not so sure I want to get into this discussion, or I'm not so sure I want to receive something from that person. I don't want to receive energy from that person, that kind of energy. So from what I'm feeling here is that this is kind of a typical, if you will, situation where family comes together to have a happy and joyful celebration of the holidays. And of course, there are many people who maybe normally are not seeing eye to eye, since that's kind of in the underneath the deck kind of energy. And so when we get put together and we are told that, hold your tongue, don't say anything, for the sake of the family, for the sake of the holiday, for the sake of the celebration, keep it to yourself. And that might be the energy of you feel like someone has taken your voice away, or you're not being listened to, you're not being heard, or somebody's telling you not to say something. So that's the energy I'm feeling here. Now, in the future here, though, I see celebration and happiness here. And I also see the Knight of Cups. So that somebody is giving you some sort of a loving offer. So, I mean, this situation can also be about friends. If you are having some sort of partying with friends now during the holidays, and you feel like you've been put together with somebody you normally wouldn't, hang out with that much. So this doesn't have to be family. It can also be your chosen family, as in friends, just to have that said. But what I see here is a future celebration where there's somebody coming up to you with a very loving offer. It can be, of course, a romantic offer, because the Knight of Cups is very often the romantic relationship. But it can also just be somebody who sees you and who hears you and who loves you and who wants to kind of participate in bringing the best into your holiday. And I'm thinking this might be the next get together. Maybe you are now moving away from the family thing and moving more towards the friend thing, especially now around maybe New Year's, So I'm seeing a very happy get together with a loving person, a loving offer coming towards you here. These readings can, of course, be longer than just when they are released. So it can be something for you in the future as well. It doesn't have to be regarding the holidays, just to have that said. So let's pull some oracle cards for you, number one. So let's see. Ornaments. Okay. So it is a remembrance of what once was and with what will be. A fragile beauty beaming upon thee. Okay. So it is a remembrance of what once was and what will be, a fragile beauty beaming upon thee. Okay. So for me, that's about letting go. Okay, it's a lot about letting go of the past, leave the past where it belongs, in the past, looking into the new year now, stepping into a new energy. And of course, if you're watching this at another time, it still applies, It's just a matter of looking upon the past as the past, and you can't change it. So leave it there. Whatever discussions has been coming up, whatever, you have been butting your head against something, or feeling like you've been trapped or silenced or whatever that was, leave it in the past. There is something new coming in here. And so they want you to focus more on that. And we see one more card here. Turning inward, yeah. Inside this veil of bone and flesh, I lay my soul to sleep. All the truths within thy breath have come to greet me. So it's about remembering who you are in this situation. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. So I want to look at underneath too. But yeah, it's about listening to your higher self, listening to them, your spiritual team, more than listening to whatever this argument is or whatever your ego is saying about the situation, okay? That's kind of the way out of it. So leave the discussions in the past. If there's something you need to feel through, by all means, you feel through it. But you will get out of this feeling of stagnation. I see that with these cards here, but I feel like in order for you to get there, you have to remember who you are and turn inwards and seeing this from a higher perspective, okay? Underneath you had frost. Ice cold melting in time. A frozen glance at what lies behind, what lies ahead, what lies within, and the chilling frost of thy undead. So I feel like this is exactly what I've been talking about. In order to melt the frost, you need the light. You need the higher self in. You need the love energy in to, melt whatever situation this was, whatever got frozen, whatever got stuck, okay? Now, in the end for you, number one, I'm going to use the wishcraft cards to see if there's some additional message from Spirit for you. You got Shield of Crystals. I am loved and protected. So that's a message from Spirit for you. You are loved and you are protected. One more card from this deck for you, number one. The Magic Circle. Magic starts with me. Yeah. In order for you to change anything in your life, you have to start with you. You can't change other people. They have to be who they are. So whatever the situation was, you cannot change them. So don't even think about trying. What you can change is how you view what has happened, how you deal with it. And going inwards, of course, connecting to Spirit and remembering that you are loved and protected from them. Using crystals maybe, as I said, shield of crystals here. And the magic starts with you. So you are the one changing the energies within you, nobody else. But I see a beautiful thing happening here and allowing this Knight of Cups to come towards you and help if you need help. Okay, so open up for that as well. So that's kind of what I see for you, number one. I hope this made sense. I'm wishing you a beautiful holiday wherever you are. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number two, so if you pick this deck, the Christmas Tarot, then this is your reading. Let us shuffle a little bit and we will pull 6 cards as we always do. And then we have the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle and then a Wishcraft mini cards in the end today. I hope you are doing well, that you're having a lovely holiday wherever you are in the world, whatever kind of holiday you're celebrating. So let us then pull 6 cards for you, number two. 2 of Cups, the Tower, Strength, the Knight of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Okay. Page of Wands underneath. Okay. Let me just sink into the energies for you, number two. What's underneath there? The Lovers, yeah. So we have the 2 of Cups here and we have the Lovers underneath here. So for many of you, this will be about a relationship, a love relationship. But of course, for some of you, it might be a friendship or a close relationship that is kind of currently on your mind, okay? Now, the Page of Wands is somebody who comes in with passion. They come in with initiation. They come in with, the want to go forward. They come in with fire energy because now Wands are the fire energy, and you also have the Knight of Wands here. So you kind of have 2 fiery energies here. So there might be somebody who is really wanting things to move forward or wanting something from you. They're coming in with passion. So that might be very positive for some of you. But for others of you, because I have to say this because it kind of came to me, for others of you, it might be a feeling of something is moving a little bit too fast. Somebody's wanting a little bit too much from you. And it's kind of, the 10 of Wands is where we feel like we've taken on a lot, or we feel like there's a lot on our shoulders. So, you know, it might be regarding the holidays that you've taken on too much. It might be regarding work, you know, before the holidays or during the holidays you've taken on too much. So there might be, you know, for some of you, this person might be a boss, you know, coming in with a lot of energy and wanting things to move forward, wanting things from you. And it's just giving you a tower moment because it's just too much. So that might be something, but for others of you might be during regarding a relationship, that somebody wants something from you or wants things to move very quickly. Maybe somebody wants to move ahead with your relationship quickly or quick, that's not a word, more quick than you want. And that's kind of giving you a tower moment. So you have to kind of feel into what this is for you. This might, for others of you, just be in relations with others in general, that you feel like things are being put on you, that you have to do everything. And of course, that's very typical during Christmas, especially if you're someone that's a caretaker for children or for others, that it feels a lot and it gets overwhelming. And it kind of puts us off the off balance a little bit because it just becomes too much. So that might be the situation here. So what they're saying here with these two last cards is that you are stronger than you think with the Strength card. So that's very positive. And the Hanged Man is that, can you then learn something from this? Can you look upon this as something that you can take something from? Okay, it's been hard. Okay, it's been a lot. But I'm learning something from it. I'm taking something with me moving forward. It can also be an invitation to look upon this with other eyes. Seeing this from a higher perspective, whatever it is that's going on, whatever it is that's kind of been heavy on you, weighing heavy on you. Is there something we can see from the higher self perspective and maybe gain a new perspective on what it is that's going on? So that's an invitation from Spirit. So let us pull some oracle cards for you. Cold Moon. Take with thy the dreariest of moments, release me for their tongue and nourish me with light. Okay, so some of you might have been, you know, experiencing either to be pushed away or kind of feeling numb, I'm feeling that feeling of numbness or that feeling of being forgotten or the feeling of not being understood. And that gives us a kind of a cold, empty feeling. And that's kind of what I feel with this card. And maybe if you have been giving a lot to other people, you feel forgotten a little bit. You know, who's going to take care of me? I take care of everybody else. Who's going to take care of me? That kind of feeling. Okay. Crone, yeah. Thy wisdom befriends the honor in which weaves within blood. A harrowing call from the depths of your sacredness. Now, this is the invitation to step into wisdom. Okay, you are the wise one. And as I said, you have more strength than you are aware of. So allowing that wise part of you to come forward, allowing that adult, that older wisdom, that higher self wisdom to come in regarding this situation. Because, you know, during holidays, we meet up against a lot of other people that we maybe normally wouldn't hang out with so much. And so there are things that can happen. Discussions or feeling like things get put on you, not feeling appreciated, those kind of things, you know. And it can be hard. But can you step into your own wisdom is kind of what they're saying here with the Hangman and the Crone card. So let us pull a couple of wishcraft in the end for you, number 2. Fly free. I receive messages from nature easily. So this is an invitation for you to go out in nature. If you feel like you've been doing a lot, then take a break, go outside, fill up with energy from nature, and that will help in regaining your strength and energy. I also have the friendship bracelet. I am a good friend to myself and to others. I feel like right now you need to be a good friend towards yourself, okay? You need to be your own best friend right now because you need to get a break. It's been a lot and you need to kind of let down the burden a little bit here. Delegate also. I mean, if you feel like you've been taking on too much, let people know and let them take their part, you know, let them help you. You need to be your best friend right now. If you have depleted, if you feel like it's too much, you just need to stop and you need to delegate and you need to say, you know what, I've done enough now. I need to take care of me, okay? I need to regain my strength here. I need time outside in nature. I need time to connect with the light and energy in order for me to find my balance again. Okay, I feel like that's important here, no matter what it is that has happened here for you, number 2. Okay, that was it for today. I hope this made sense. Wishing you a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number 3, so if you picked this King's Journey Christmas Edition Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to shuffle a little bit, and then I'll pull 6 cards as I always do. And then we have the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle that we're going to use, and also the Wishcraft mini cards today. Sorry if my table is a little bit wobbly. I was supposed to fix that, but I totally forgot, so it wobbles a little bit when I shuffle. Sorry about that. Okay, so let us see what you get, number 3. Let's pull 6 cards. Oh, upside down. I don't read reversals. 9 of Cups. I do if they come out, but I just held it upside down. Anyways, 9 of Cups, beautiful. Queen of Wands, wow. The Death card, something is changing for you. 3 of Wands, wow. Okay, that's good news. King of Spirit. Oh, there's an extra, yeah, there's an extra, what do you call it? It will get to me, sorry, I missed the word. King of Spirit, and then 10 of Wands. And underneath, 7 of Wands. Okay, standing strong. There's an extra suit in this called Spirit, which is kind of the holy, the holiness around the holidays. Okay. And you have the King. So there's something very magical happening in your life, number 3, I have to say. And so look at this. You know, you have the 9 of Cups, which is personal happiness and abundance. You have the 3 of Wands, which is your ships are coming in. So 7 of Wands is that you have been standing strong, and Ace of Wands, new gifts, new inspiration, new passion. So you have been standing strong in what you want in life, and that's very good. Now the 9 of Cups, as I said, is very positive, and also the 3 of Wands. So I feel like you have made some sort of a change, stood strong in your opinions, in your beliefs, and it has paid off. And it's putting you on a path now with, there's something magical, as I said, going on with the King of Spirit here. And the Queen of Wands is someone who's very connected with the spiritual realm. She is very wise. She sees spirit. She hears spirit. She works with spirit. So I wouldn't be surprised if you do that. But in the future here, I see change. And this 10 of Wands is, you know, often it can be a card of, oh, it's too much, you know, taking on a heavy burden. But in this reading, I feel you're going to get busy, and in a positive way, because the changes that you have made and the big changes coming will kind of make you busy. But I feel like it's a good busy, okay? If you've been looking for more customers, or, you know, changing something within your work to earn more money or something in that direction, or if you don't work, if you're a stay-at-home mom, or if you can't work, if you know you have changed something in your health, your hobbies, whatever this is, or your spiritual journey, you're going to get busy. People are going to come to you for your advice, okay? And if you just started up your spiritual path, you know, or maybe you started off working with spirit, something like that, you're going to get busy. Because there is something magical happening, and there's a huge change with the Death card here. And you have made some good decisions for yourself, standing strong within you, believing and trusting in spirit, okay? So this is a very positive reading. Now this just kind of popped out, the Yule log. Insert me with a bleeding thought, a sacred creation birthed from thy. I am God, I am goddess, I am creation and the creator. For me, that is just the magic of a holiday in general. Remembering that you are God, that you are goddess, you are creation and the creator of your own life. So, and it's also the number 44, which is for me a sacred number. So I feel like this is another message that you are on the right path. You're doing the right thing. You are really discovering the magic that you can do for your own life. Yeah, let's pull one more here. Let's see what it says here. Darkest hour. There in the void of my darkness swells the shadow of the soul, swallowing the wickedness into the blackness of its wholeness. I feel like you have been through it though. I feel like you've been through the dark night of the soul. You've taken some steps here. You've done some things. You have focused on your own happiness. And it's paying off is what I feel. Underneath, ringing the bells. Ring thy bells, cast them out. Ring thy bells and dance about. Swirl the sounds amidst the winds. Nowhere to hide, for all will ring. Because the bells are ringing for you, I feel. They're kind of calling you in. To work with them, to listen to them, to take bold steps forwards because you're ready, is what I feel. I feel like this is a very spiritual reading for you, number 3. I feel like for many of you at least, it has to do with your spiritual growth, your awakening process. And for me, this is a huge message to, oh, that popped out, to take boldly steps forward now because you're ready. So this was the card. It looks like that on the back, and it says seeds of power. Yeah. From tiny things, big things can grow. Yeah. So there's growth here, definitely growth happening. Changes, growth. Yeah. Painting with magic. Yeah. I don't have to know everything all the time. No, exactly. You take one step at a time. You don't rush it, you know. You have taken the right steps so far is what I feel they're trying to say. And they're just, you know, telling you to keep moving because the changes are coming. And they are with you with their magic. You are creating your own magic now. And just keep on taking the steps, you know. From tiny things, big things can grow. So if you take one step at a time, it can grow into something big. And I feel like it is because of the 10 of Wands is here. So you're going to get busy, is what I feel here. So if you are starting up some sort of spiritual own business or something, you're going to do good. That's what I feel here. Okay? So this was a very exciting reading, number 3, I have to say. So thank you so much for being part of the reading today. Wishing you a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Until the next time I see you.